And we're back with
Welcome
another
to the
episode.
Harris Show. I'm your host, Jamal Harris. I'm with my sister and co-host, Angie Ange.
What
And we
it do?
are live from my bedroom, and she's in her bedroom because it is hot as fuck in my living room. Let me tell you.
Now I got my window open.
And today we are going to talk about music and in particular underrated, overrated artists, all that junk. Now let's get into it. We're gonna just start about talking about some overrated artists. Do you want to go first?
I only literally have one written down, but Future.
Future?
I believe that to the day I die. I honestly I truly believe he is overrated. I can't. It's just I don't like his music.
Is it his music or you don't like him personally? That is your choice.
I don't like his music. I don't like his lifestyle as well, but I just don't like his music.
Oh,
It's a preference, I don't really vibe with Future. He do got a couple songs that I like that has Drake in it, obviously,
he got a whole bunch of songs.
and I can barely understand what he be saying sometimes. There's a lot of mumbling.
It's very clear.
Mm-mm. But I do like that. Life is good.
Do
If
you
you hear
like Life is Good? That you would like most of Future's songs? Life is Good literally sounds like most of his songs.
it's because Drake's in it. To be honest,
Drake has the worst part in the song.
I like his verse.
Wow. Okay. Um, on mine, I have Gucci Man. Um,
I agree.
Gucci Man, he gets. I don't think he's whack, but I think like he get all this credit. I think he's more so like the artist that he put on or he
I
coached.
think
It's
I
like
think people talk about Gucci. It's really more about like his prison and then when he got out. No one really talks about like
not he get talked about. It's about who co-signs to me though. Like the artists that he co-signed, it's like okay, they all became big, but as far as his music, I can't listen to a whole Gucci project, and I can listen to like two songs, and I'm like, all right,
I could listen to a verse.
because the bars aren't gonna be like there. It's not gonna be anything spectacular. The beats are gonna be cool, like Beethoven and all them. But yeah, Gucci Man, for show. Since you only got one, you don't have no more.
I can go off the top of the head. No, I can't. Go ahead.
Um, Post Malone to me is overrated.
You
Uh,
think he's overrated?
yeah,
Hmm.
he overrated. Like White Iverson put him on.
I like
I didn't even think that was like a great song.
it.
There's nothing there's no song that he had that I was like, this is a really good song. All his songs, I'm like, wow, this is really catchy. And like, I don't know, he like low key he never like, he don't stand out to me. Like, I think he really just got as far as he got because he's a white like person who raps sometimes. He don't even be rapping all that time.
Yeah.
Low key, like he's a rock star who like rapped a couple times, but I don't think
He
he.
got a couple good songs though
That's your opinion.
that I like.
Your
Yeah.
opinion. I don't think he has that many good songs, in my opinion. Um, I think he
Fall apart. I love that song.
artists do who are white and they're rappers. They capitalize on hip hop, and then they go to rock and roll. Um, and that's what I think of him. I don't think he's done anything great, but my opinion on Posty Malone. Um, I know one that we agree on is Frank Ocean.
Mhm. Mhm. Yep.
Now, Frank
We
Ocean,
love Ocean. Let's
yeah,
just clear that up.
Frank Ocean makes
I
great.
don't know.
He does, but the way people be talking about Frank Ocean, you would think that he is the greatest to ever do it. Like he got a good album. Blonde I wasn't really big on. It was okay. Everybody just be acting like Frank Ocean's the Messiah. He like you can't say nothing bad about Frank Ocean. Like no, let's be real. Frank Ocean is an okay singer who writes good songs and makes good songs. But like I've never heard a Frank Ocean song where I was just blown away by the vocals. Like he a talented dude. I'm not gonna ever say he's not talented, but like what was it, last year?
Yeah, overrated doesn't mean that.
When they booed Drake because they wanted Frank Ocean, like to me that was just disrespectful. How dare you disrespect the sixth god like that? How dare you?
OVO, come on.
Come on, man. I ain't even the biggest Drake fan, but like if I went to a fucking festival and I was expecting Frank Ocean and Drake came out, that's a win.
Pass out. I'll pass out. Drake.
I would pass out, but that's a win. I'll probably be sweating because all the alcohol I've probably taken, but that's a win for sure. Like, what? Drake's like one of the biggest artists in the world, and you basically got to see him as a special guest. He wasn't even supposed to be there.
I know.
Stop.
I think Travis Scott is overrated too.
Oh, you tripping?
You know.
Turn it up. Turn it up.
I'm not. I don't know. I don't get the hype about him.
I feel like I think he's just rightly rated. Like he makes turn up music. His beats are always dope. But I've never heard nobody like Travis Scott's the best rapper.
No, but I still don't get the hype about him.
If you need to listen to some Travis Scott then.
I do. I have a couple on my workout playlist. No, but I only have it because of the beats on there.
He got some slappers. You sleeping. You are sleeping. All right. You don't have no more overrated? Because I got one that I don't know how long.
I don't want you to say it. I don't want you to say it.
This is literally black people. Black people. Don't be mad at me. You know what I'm saying? Patrick Cloud put it out there, and I thought I was the only one, and I was scared to say it. But I don't rock with Mary J. Blige like that. I don't rock with her like that. I don't think she does anything good. I think she makes struggle music. Like she's struggling to sing because she can't sing. She be struggling to dance because she can't dance. Like everybody loves Mary J. Blige. I don't know why she just gets this claim that like she doesn't make good music. It's just not good. Like I tried to. I downloaded her first couple of albums. I was like, man, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm hating. Maybe it's
I'm going down.
But that's not. I don't think it's her. I think anybody could have sang that song. Like I can sing that song.
No, you
go in the studio, have them change up, make it sound like I can sing, and it's gonna be a hit. Mary J. Blige is a struggle singer. She can't sing. To put her in if she in your top 20 list or even top 25, top 30 maybe of R&B singers, then your list is invalid to me.
She's not, but I don't think she's overrated.
Overrated. She's trash. She's not good. Like, and I'm sorry, I know she's like the queen of whatever to somebody.
Queen of whatever.
Not to me, but Mary J. Blige is overrated. She's always been overrated. I'm not playing her if I'm having a cookout, ain't no Mary J. Blige game played. If somebody plays Mary J. Blige, they are getting kicked out the cookout.
Mary J. Blige, you wouldn't play the family one?
What am I playing?
Let's get it crunk.
Oh my God. I hate that song.
You're such a hater.
What is she even saying in this song?
Who cares?
What is she saying? You say like
It's
dancery
like
or
a
something?
perfect song to play at a cookout.
I'll play some Earth, Wind, and Fire. Shit.
So maybe.
You know what? The only person she'll get played before at the cookout is R. Kelly. That's it.
Okay.
Because
You
she's not
didn't.
getting
You
played
all
at
right? Next. Now you
not getting
tripping.
played
Now
at-
you tripping. You did not put her that low.
I don't like Mary J. Blige's music. I don't. And I'm sure she's a wonderful person. I'm sure she is. She's even starting to get her acting chops up. I'm sure she's, but her music, not it. I'm not in for it.
Okay.
Um,
Move on. You're being disrespectful.
Mary J. Blige is not it. And people can say whatever they want to say to me, whatever. Reach out. Y'all know my number. Say whatever you want to say. You cannot change my opinion on Mary J. Blige. Nobody can ever be like, oh, her vocals are good. Nobody's ever had a great reason why they like Mary J. Blige. Why do you like Mary J. Blige?
It's like
Exactly.
her. I like her music though.
No.
I'm going down.
I've never heard you
Run
play.
away, love. Run away.
I never heard. Runaway Love ain't her.
She was in there though.
She in the chorus. You don't need her in the chorus.
All right.
Put
Anyways,
the chorus. Throw Anne Marie on it. Throw Beyonce on it. Throw Taylor Swift on the chorus. All I care.
Oh, now you've been extra.
It's not it. You know what?
Not disrespectful.
It's mad disrespectful. If people didn't put Mary J, say she was the queen of, what should we say, queen of hip hop or queen of soul, whatever. If they didn't give her that lofty title, I wouldn't have a problem. They were just like Mary J. Blige, put her in the Keisha Cole category. I'll be cool. But they gonna say she the queen of hip hop or whatever. Stop.
You put her in the same category as Keisha Cole.
Yes, because they both have like one song that I like, and they both can't sing.
Okay. All right. Anyway. I apologize for this recklessness. All right. Who do you think are some underrated artists?
Underrated? Well, it depends. What do you want to do? R&B, rap? No matter.
It don't matter.
I think Ludacris is underrated. I think that people just be acting like Ludacris didn't have them bars. Like Ludacris didn't have the hit. He literally has everything.
I was not expecting that.
When you think of like, he has hit albums, he has hit singles, he has great verses, memorable verses. Like Ludacris does not get his credit. Like, and people be forgetting when T.I. tried to battle Ludacris, what Ludacris did to T.I. Like, completely destroyed him. But Ludacris does not get his credit. Honestly, Ludacris reminds me of, I guess, what rapper would be the equivalent. I would say like the Baby, but like a better version of the Baby.
Yeah, that's a good comparison.
Yeah, like he always got the hit.
If you think about his music videos,
creative music videos.
Yeah,
like
that's great. That's a good comparison.
Without the Baby being in trouble, I don't think Ludacris be doing that.
Yeah, no. I mean, Ludacris. Let me not say what I was about to say. Go ahead.
I don't know what you was about to say, but you're talking about the song that he released?
No.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
What do you mean? I need to know what you mean.
Because you're like the Baby, because you know how the Baby gets in trouble. I was about to say, well, he has problems being faithful. But I was trying not to, bring up that man's life like that.
I ain't worried about that stuff.
Baby.
That ain't got nothing to do with who they are as a person. That's just they're terrible in a relationship. The Baby be eating people up.
for a good reason. Except for that last one. That last one, I don't know.
All right, we go. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Mine is Anthony Hamilton.
Oh,
Anthony Hamilton makes the best type soul music. He makes you just feel so good. He got hits after hits after hits after hits. I love him. And his voice, woo, he up there.
Honestly, I didn't think about Anthony Hamilton because I be thinking he's highly rated. Like
he's not. He's he deserves so much more recognition. Is all I'm saying. I think he's definitely my top 20 for sure.
Yeah, his voice alone.
He got some of my favorite songs. So
he got probably
I love Anthony.
My favorite songs. So yeah. Charlene.
Yep. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. Charlene, Amen, Her Heart. It's like, oh.
Mama knew. Mama knew.
Mama say amen.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go with. I got a whole bunch. I'm just gonna go off the top of my head. Xavier Omar, somebody that I think is underrated because people always. This is the thing. It's a little tangent. People always talk about, oh, where R&B at? All they talk about is smashing and doing this and Like, no, it's been out here for years. There's been people doing good R&B that y'all quote unquote 90s R&B. Even though 90s R&B had a whole group,
lots of sex
talking about smashing, like
they sing it differently.
But they're out here. There's Xavier Omar. He don't get the credit, you know. And every time I've seen him probably like 4 or 5 times. And every time I've seen him, I'm like, he does good. Impressive.
I need to listen to more of his music. I keep saying that, and I just have not done
his
it.
album with Sango is pretty good. It's crazy too because like the concert that I thought would be like, we went to see him in Santa Cruz. And I thought, oh, this one gonna be boo boo. You know, Santa Cruz ain't no black people in Santa Cruz. And he was all like, yeah, man, this is like the best show. You know what? I'm gonna play some old stuff. And like his drummer or whatever, not the drummer, one of the members of his band didn't know his old songs. Because it hasn't been a part of like the set that they were using for the tour. So like, it was funny watching that whole thing. But yeah, Xavier Omar, he always puts on a show. He be dancing, he be singing. You know, he be making people 2-step, even though some people don't even know a simple 2-step. My feet were hurting one time too. My feet were killing me. I was like, man, no, I don't want to move. No.
I ain't doing this no more.
Like, no, man, I got these heavy ass shoes on. No, man. But Xavier Omar for sure is underrated. And if you don't know who he is, I think you should listen to him. For the people who are listening to this.
Yep, go check him out. And go listen to Anthony Hamilton as well.
You don't know who Anthony Hamilton is. Especially if you're black and your parents have failed you.
Jamal, okay. You don't need to do all that.
He's been in everything. Every major artist that you know, had a song with them.
Maybe their parents like a different type of genre, and
your parents don't like R&B.
Some people don't.
No, fact.
Some people don't.
I don't know nobody who don't like R&B. I know a lot of people who like, I don't like that rapidy rap, but they don't like R&B. Stop.
Okay, so my next artist is no other than Neo.
Neo?
AKA Mr. So Sick. Yes, Neo. And I would just like to acknowledge his writing ability. He has written some really great songs. my personal favorite, Irreplaceable Fiance. That's a good one. But anyways, I think Neo is underrated.
You sure he's underrated? Damn, you hesitated on that.
It's because I be like getting them mixed up. But yeah, Neo's underrated. For a split second though, he was taking over. Like when Miss Independent came out, he was dropping some hits.
I think his early stuff was like he was on fire.
Yeah.
It sounded like he didn't conform his sound, but like when he started making songs with like Pitbull and shit like that, that's when I was like, alright,
nigga. Yeah. I hate when they start doing that shit. Like, why?
Usher did
start making that dance music. They need some club hits. That's what it is.
Usher did the same thing.
Yeah, Usher definitely did that.
And it was a point that they both were like on the same type of songs like that. Mm-hmm. So I mean, that's your opinion that he's underrated. I don't think he is because of that. Who else is underrated? Okay, I'm gonna just go. The next couple ones gonna be rap for me. So Mick Jenkins, and I ain't gonna lie. When I first heard him, my brother put this on. I was like, "What is this shit that you got me listening?"
Same.
This dude sitting here talking about waters. What is this? Huh? What is this? But then I started thinking, like, damn, this shit kind of hard, you know? And then I connected what waters was about, what it actually meant. It was like a metaphor. And I'm like, oh, damn, this dude's kind of dope. But then I secretly looked into him. I didn't want to tell nobody because I was just talking shit about him. And I was like, damn, this nigga got some bars. What is this? And then he got heat, a whole bunch of heat. He's consistent with it. He's not scared to talk about issues that a lot of rappers don't. You know, most rappers, well, I'm not going to say most rappers, but a lot of rappers talk about, like, I got bitches, I got hoes, like, he don't do that. Like, he talked about real issues, so Mick Jenkins is underrated. I want to see him perform, too, so.
Yeah, I really like his voice. I haven't listened to too many of his songs, just like when I'm in the car, Would You Feel? But, yeah, I like his voice. It's different. You don't hear too many sounding like him. My next underrated, I don't know if she'd be underrated, but I'm gonna just say her, Rico Nasty. Now, I love Rico Nasty. She has some, like, when I first heard her, I was like, what is her issue? Why is she always yelling? But then I listening to her songs, I was like, oh, Rico Nasty. She's it. She the one.
Underrated Rico Nasty?
Yes. I think so. But then, I don't know. It's hard to tell who's underrated. Like, I don't know who be really listening to Rico like that. But I think she's underrated. You listen to Rico?
I songs.
I like her.
But her songs are like, first of all, I don't believe anything that she's saying because she's a whole 10 pounds. And she be talking this gangster shit.
So what? So what?
Believability is a lot when I listen to that type of music.
Because she's skinny don't mean nothing. She probably about it.
But she was at, what festival was it? Some festival that I went to. And I was surprised how she had a big crowd. That's why I don't know if she's underrated. Like, I was surprised. And she's hella loud. Like, hella loud. Like, Meek Mill loud. Like, yeah. I was
yelling.
Like, I walked in and you can hear her. Like, damn, she is loud. She had a huge crowd.
Yeah.
So, I wouldn't say she underrated.
I like Rico Nasty.
She might be overrated because of how big her fucking crowd was.
I think she's, like, if you ever need some, like, aggressive music to listen to, put on some Rico. She will motivate you to work out.
Well, I don't listen to aggressive music when
It's that cold one. None of these bitches cold as me. Me. I love that song. I'm gonna play some when I get off this.
See, people would think that you would listen to Rico Nasty.
I know.
Look at you and be like, she don't listen to no damn Rico. How many more you want to do? Like,
we have questions for each other, so just do one more.
All right. So, niggas gonna hate, whatever.
Oh God.
My favorite rapper is Chameleon.
Oh, I knew you were gonna say that. Okay.
So he's underrated to me. I feel like he don't get his credit. People be like, "All he got is riding dirty." Shut up. You know, listen to his music and stop hating. You know, like it's funny that people will say all this stuff about like him and stuff like that, or how whack he is. And I remember vividly just posting, like I was just quoting lyrics of him. And people were like, "Oh damn, those some dope lyrics." And I was all like, it's crazy, right? You just said this nigga is trash, but like here you are saying these lyrics that are from him. Like, come on. He's not, and also like he talks about stuff in his music that others don't. His whole second album, no curse words. No curse words. You can play that around your mama. You can play that at school. You can play it whatever. He got songs like the Evening News, the Morning News, like Hip Hop Police. Like, come on. Come on. Then his mixtapes.
Come on.
Stop it. Like, people just be hating. They be jumping on a wave. Oh, is he relevant? Nigga, have an opinion for yourself and go listen to some music. It don't cost you nothing. Stream it. If you don't like the song, don't like it. But don't be saying, going off of stuff and don't even listen to it. Like, people I say are whack, I be trying to give them a try. Like, I be trying. Like, Mary J, for instance, my whole life. I've been listening to her my whole life. It's not like she just, you know, who else don't I like? Well, I ain't gonna say I don't like the other people I said, because I actually have a lot of their music. Besides her, she would never get on, but never get on my phone.
You're so extra.
But I actually like what that song, I'm Going Down.
That's what I said, Going Down.
That's the only song I like by her, though. And that's
Real Love?
Hell no.
Oh my God.
I'm Going Down is a struggle song, too. But back on what I was saying, Chameleon is my underrated. I think he's the most underrated rapper in the game. But that's just my opinion. I am obviously biased because that's my favorite rapper. But, you know, yeah, that's my last underrated. I got a whole bunch more. Shout out to like Sylvan LaCue, Saba, all them, Smino. They all underrated. They don't be getting they just do. People be stuck on a radio song.
Do you think Sir is?
Who?
Do you think Sir is underrated? Sir?
Yeah, I don't know. You know, I don't know if Sir's underrated. You know what? I thought, look, how I found Sir too. I thought I was like, man, I just discovered this new artist. Now nobody knows. Nobody knows Sir. And then like a month later, this nigga has like a TDE sweater on and he got a video with TDE. And I'm like, damn, I thought I found him. Turns out he was already signed to a major label. One of the biggest at that. So I don't know with Sir.
Yeah, I don't know, but that would have been my third. But I'm not sure he's underrated. But I do love Sir.
But Sir got low key. His family is just talented. He comes from a talented ass family when it comes to music.
So beautiful.
Like his brothers. I think he got a cousin who does it. Like they do that shit. Like they.
We need to get up in the music game.
Who? Who's singing?
I can rap.
Give me the bars.
I can do a quick little rap.
You know, I'm about to try to get into beat making and stuff like that.
Just send me beats.
No.
Okay. It'd be your own family.
Me and actually are gonna start doing it.
You should.
I'm gonna buy the little sampler. That's why I'm coming down to get my records and stuff too, so I can like Yeah, but that's
a whole nother conversation.
Yeah. Because by the time this air, I probably would already have my my stuff. So
then drop your beats.
Wow, we got to figure out how to do it. But I want to learn. If anything, I don't even care if they like are good. I just want to learn how to make beats.
Yeah,
they're gonna be. I think they'll be good because I have a. I think personally, I have a good ear for beats. Like beats. But yeah. All right. So who's your last artist? You said Sir.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What's your questions?
Okay. So what? My one question. Why am I stuttering? One question is, what is your least favorite genre and why?
Country.
Your least favorite out of all? I ain't even. It's not me. This is yours. Go ahead. Go ahead. Why?
Because it has nothing to do with the music though. It's everything to do with the people and the stigma that's attached to it.
Okay.
So, like when like the racists and stuff like that, they all feel like country music brings out, for some reason, it brings out Confederate flags and racists. So it has nothing to do with the music. It's just that image is attached to the music, so it's hard for me to even try to get into it. There's country songs that I heard because y'all had when y'all had DirecTV, y'all had that little country channel, and sometimes the TV be on there. I mean, low key, they kind of go hard.
I love country music,
but yeah, so country for that. But if it's just like off of the music, no world issues or anything, it's heavy metal. That shit is fucking ridiculous.
Oh my God.
I can never. And people be talking about rap. I'd be like, have y'all heard heavy metal? Like,
it's rap.
That shit is violent and it's just terrible. Like, what the hell is that? I'm gonna kill your mom.
Okay.
What is that shit?
I used to do that all the time, but that hurts the throat. You can't. I don't know how they be doing it. Like
they be mosh pitting the whole. I like how y'all do this for a whole 45-minute set. How?
I can't.
They be coming back with broken arms and shit. That's why I'm gonna start. I'm about to like after like the next couple of years, I ain't going to no more rap concerts. It's gonna be straight R&B.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody ever got hurt. Maybe a girl got like her feelings hurt, or she got too deep in the
R&B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'd never seen a fight break out in an R&B concert. I ain't never seen no mosh pits. That's the life I'm trying to live. What about you?
Heavy metal.
Yeah.
I can't.
Trash. What else? What other questions you got?
What? Name a song that brings up good memories for you.
Shit, there's a lot. I'm trying to think of one that would be. I don't want, because I have songs that are attached to the nasty stuff. You feel me?
Oh no, not those good memories. Some different ones.
My head, I was just like, nah, I can't say that.
Good memory.
You know what? Lovely Day by Bill Withers. Anytime I hear that song, it don't matter what I'm feeling. I just get happy feelings. There's no memory attached to it. It's just that song to me is just a happy song. Even though he's like, and then that nigga is singing. He's singing. So like every time I hear that song, any of Usher's songs off Confessions,
Woo.
Because that brings me back to like when I didn't have to worry about bills and shit like that. So yeah, those songs. California Love by Tupac.
Mm-hmm.
That song, good feelings. Makes me proud of being from California.
California Love.
What are some songs for you?
Latch by Disclosure and Sam Smith. Take Me Back.
Right.
Summer 2016. A Fun Time. No, not 2016. What year was it?
You were in high school. That's all.
It was I think summer 2014. Yeah, it was summer 2014, right before going to college. And I don't know. I hear that song and I love that song. I will play that song out. It makes me smile. Any Whitney Houston song, because it always makes me think of. We're not doing this. It makes me think of like being in the car with mom and Didi and singing. So yeah.
Oh, also Niggas in Paris by Jay-Z and Kanye West. That song brings up good memories of like back when I was like in college. Used to play the fuck out of that song. So somebody we know ruined the song for us. But we played that song so much. Like so much. I know everything about. I know like when the beat's about to change, like the exact second. Like we heard that song so much. So that song too. But, okay. All right. I got so many, but one question is: who is an artist that you disliked at first, but now you're like a fan of them?
Amine.
Amine?
Mm-hmm. When Bree tried to put me on to him, and I was like, I can't get with it. Like, not for me. And then Ashley was like, "Do you want to go to a Amine concert?" I was like, "Sure." And then so I had to like, I was like, "Well, I'm gonna listen to his music, so I'm not standing there like, you know." And then I was like, dang, I actually kind of like him. And then I started listening more, and I was like, yeah, I like Amine. Sorry, Bree.
Bree actually got a decent. Bree has a. I'm not gonna say decent. She has a good taste in music, which is surprising.
Yes, she does.
It's her ass.
That's you, girl.
Her awkward ass.
But yeah, it's definitely Amine. I was like, because it was Caroline. I feel like if I would have heard like a different song first, I would have been like, yeah. But it was Caroline's not a bad song, but I was just like, nah, not for me. Yeah. What about you?
There's a lot, but Young Thug was somebody.
I could see that. Yeah.
I could not stand Young Thug. This came out. I was like, what is this? What is this?
Wait, did he do Lifestyle or is that Rich Homie Quan?
Both of them.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. I could
Young Thug, I was like, this dude is trash. Because people were comparing him to Lil Wayne. I was like, this is trash. How dare you compare him to Weezy? This nigga ain't got no Drop 3. He ain't got no Carter. But then I like listen to some of his stuff, and like it's what he does with his voice. Is what's like I'm like, oh, he can do a lot with his voice. He's really
he can go really high.
Really high. Or he can go really deep. Like he got like this his voice. He's somebody like I think would have been successful in any genre because of his voice. His voice can do a lot. Cause there's not really songs where I'm like, oh, these lyrics are like,
yeah.
And the first song that I heard from him too wasn't. I was like, it was like Stoner.
I'm sorry.
And I'm like, I don't smoke, So I'm like, it's trash to me. But now I listen to them, and then what was that song? I think it's called Two Bitches.
I don't know what that is.
I want to play it, but we won't be able to post it.
Yeah.
But, I think it's called Two Bitches. And I was like, okay, let me give this dude a chance. Don't know my lifestyle. Don't know what you're doing. So yeah, Young Thug, Lil Uzi. People would be surprised, especially if you knew me back in like, well, if you knew me, I used to listen to straight rapidy rap.
Yeah.
Then Lil Uzi, I love Lil Uzi music. I don't know what it is about Lil Uzi, but when his album came, I made sure to listen to that. He had a lot of songs on it, but Lil Uzi is also somebody that I did not like at first because of his voice, and then I was like, I went to like some like get together, and then they were playing a lot of Uzi, and I'm like, man, who is this? I was like, oh, it's Uzi. Let me listen to him. And then Lil Uzi for sure.
I need to listen to him. I always like I see him and I'm like, he's so precious. You can just tell he just wants to be happy, left alone. His little shoulder roll. But yeah, I like Uzi. But
all right. So, if you woke up and music was no longer here, how would you feel?
Not to be dramatic, but I feel like it would just suck the life out of me. Not to be dramatic though. Like music is so, like, it plays such a big part in my life. I don't think it just wouldn't be fun. It gets me through a lot, you know. I listen to all my sad girl music. How would I function without it? I need it. It's definitely important.
I probably would have caught a body.
I
would have caught me a body or did some stupid shit.
Yeah, I probably would too, because like, I don't know, stupid stuff like pertaining to like, not like a crime, but like some dumb stuff. Like,
but let me go listen to this gangster music and hear them talk about it, so I don't have to do it. when the landlady didn't get, I had to keep going back and forth to court. When I saw her, I had to listen to I had to put on Tupac. Wonder why we call you bitch? Because I was motherfucker. This you about to make me commit the crime. I'm about to rob this lady. I'm gonna get my money. And I was like, you know what? Let me listen to this.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then
I think it's so important. I think like it's gotten me through like heartbreak, like when I felt like I wasn't doing enough, like I wasn't on the right path, like my timeline was off, like it just got me through a lot. So I don't think no. And like, it's fun to sing along too. Life would be so boring without it. Imagine going to a club with no music.
Well, I don't go to club. So.
I know, I don't club either, but I'm just saying, imagine going and you just standing there like.
Imagine a strip club with no music.
That too. I mean, I don't go to that either.
You feel if you're just in a strip club with no music and the girls are just.
That'd be just weird.
So fucking creepy. Like, everything has music, like movies, even the nasty movies.
Ridiculous.
Music, because if you just hearing just sound, like you feel weird. Give me my background music. I don't care.
I think music helps a lot of people express themselves as well. So I feel like there would be a lot more like craziness going on if there wasn't. I mean, there's a lot of craziness going on now, but yeah.
Yeah. And then I didn't write this question down, but I thought of it when I was in the shower, and I was like, when you texted me, was blowing my phone up kind of. Okay, this has nothing to do with music. Why does the iPhone, when you get a text and then you don't respond, it vibrates
and
again?
It keeps going off?
Why does it do that?
I don't know. That's very annoying. It does that with notifications too.
Yeah, I was in the shower and I'm trying to listen to some songs, and then shit just keeps doing it, and I'm like, yo, like, and it'll be like Bleacher Report, and then it was you and then this stuff, and then it was a couple emails. I'm like,
yeah,
like y'all see I'm playing music. Y'all know I'm playing music.
This is why I don't put my phone on loud unless I really need to.
But I have to put it on loud because, like, I need to check my emails, and otherwise I won't look at my phone. I barely look at my phone as it is. So if I don't have it on, then nobody's gonna get a message from me, or I won't know what the fuck is going on. But back off that tangent, if you could do a festival, how would you do it? Where would you do it? The genre of music, all that. Like, how would that go?
Definitely R&B.
R&B
genre. Where is tricky? Because I don't know. I mean, California is probably ideal, but just because of weather. But like, I don't want it too hot to where we passing out. I want it to be like maybe like how it is now. It's like 77 degrees. This would be like perfect. So maybe somewhere in California. I don't know if I would want like, the thing about festivals that I don't like is when they have all these artists playing at one time and you gotta play any, mini, miny, mo for who you're gonna go watch. So I probably wouldn't have more than like 2 people performing at once.
They have more than one artist because it divides the fucking people, the craziness.
Yeah, but like, what if you want to see both artists? Now you gotta sacrifice. So yeah, I would probably have a limited amount of artists performing at once. Definitely do a 3-day festival just to, get everyone out there. It would be like, you know how the, what was that one you were about to go to that just got canceled? The R&B one? Lovers and Friends?
Lovers and Friends.
Like, it would be like that good of a lineup. That was a lineup.
That lineup was good if you like early 2000s and 90s music.
Yeah, I think my focus would be like early 2000s. Cause that was a good decade. How would you do it?
I would have, so it would be 3 days. No, actually 2 days. It would be Saturday and Sunday. I would probably have I would have 2 stages. One will be like up and coming artists. It'll be a mixture of up and coming artists and big artists. And then I would have the other stage, the same thing. But the bigger artists, like there would be like a gap. So say that like I have, who's a big artist right now that won't get canceled by the time this shit comes out? Beyonce. She's the biggest artist, but okay. Beyonce. And then another big artist, Kendrick. Right. So I would have Kendrick's set come on like 5:45 on a different stage than Beyonce's stage. Beyonce would be on at but I would have hers come on at like 6:15 or it would end like right before Kendrick, like 15 minutes before Kendrick is done, or begin, so people have time to go see at least a couple songs.
Oh, okay.
And then I will also have it would have all black. Like I don't care what people say, they could eat a dick. I would have all black cooks, like what are they called? Vendors. Shit.
Vendors, yeah.
All black vendors. We not putting no money in nobody else's pocket. Like
back to the community.
All black vendors. I would have people, they would have to give me not even money. I don't want their money. I would have them fill out a form so they can have their place. But I wouldn't have them on back-to-back days. So I would have them just that day so somebody else can use that spot the next day. I wouldn't have too many artists.
Yeah.
So it would probably be, I want to have time in between. People have time to get food, time to get drinks.
To actually really enjoy it.
Yeah. I probably would either do it in LA or Atlanta.
Ooh, Atlanta.
Because Atlanta will be obviously I know there's black vendors for sure, and I don't have to worry about them traveling to Atlanta. And then LA, because of the same reason, because LA, everybody has to go through LA. And maybe Washington, D.C., because it's Chocolate City. Those will be the reason, though. It's not I'm worried about the weather. Ooh, excuse me. I'm not worried about the weather or anything like that, because I would do it at a time Like if I'm doing it in Atlanta, it wouldn't be in the summer. It wouldn't be where it's like humid and hot.
Yeah.
California, you can do it whenever in LA. But DC, same thing. I wouldn't do it when the weather's gonna be fucking when people are miserable.
I'm about to pass out.
And then I also won't be like, I won't be charging like an arm and a leg for like the food and stuff like that. Like I hate when festivals do that.
I'm tired of buying a $6 water bottle.
Like,
that's funny. It ain't even good water.
Right? And it'd be like the little size. You'd be like, bro, I paid $6 and then you gotta eat. I will let people bring one bottle of water, whether it's open or not. You could bring one bottle of water or the refillable water bottle.
Yeah.
You could bring one of those in, but no more, like, because, people go crazy.
Mm-hmm. But if you have, like, water stations, then it should be fine.
They always have water stations, but nobody want that nasty-ass water. But when we went to Day in Vegas, I couldn't think of the name. They were passing out water bottles because it was so fucking hot.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. But, yeah, I will also have, like, a mixture of rappers and, like, R&B artists. Like, it'll be a good mix. I'm not going to have, like, who's a turn-up artist? Like, I'm not going to have Lil Uzi, though, at the same stage as Ari Lennox. Because that shit don't mix. So, it would be weird, like, maneuvering how I would do it. But, yeah, I wouldn't have too many artists. I would probably make everybody's set low-key equal time. And then have a gap in between everybody's set. Because, people want a good show at the end of the day, too. And then I would have a contest. Like, I thought about this, obviously, clearly. I would have a contest
out.
for, like, local artists. I will have one local artist each day. Mm. Whoever wins the contest, you get 15 minutes on the big stage that everybody gonna be on. Form your shit. You better do your best songs. You better not put up. You have your merchandise. Have your Instagram. Have your business card. Have whatever you need. You're gonna be on that main stage to people that ain't never seen you. And then I'll let them have their own booth right after so people can come up and meet them and all that. Like, make the festival something that people want to go to.
Yeah.
And enjoy. I've been to festivals and I'm like, man, this shit is whack. Paid all this money for what? Mm-hmm. Like, and I've been to the only one that I think that did it right, and that was just based off the lineup, was my first concert was Rock the Bells. That's because that lineup was ridiculously good, but that lineup was before everybody blew up as well. Like 2 Chainz wasn't as big. Future wasn't as big. Fucking Kendrick and them weren't as big. So that's probably why. But yeah.
I don't know. I feel like when people are doing festivals, they don't really take in consideration the actual people going. I think they just look at it as like, what's going to make us the most money. Mm-hmm. It's not what's going to be the most enjoyable experience. And that's what they need to start thinking about, because I don't know, I feel like everything's going to change now. So festivals are definitely going to be different. Concerts in general, like, I feel like everything is about to get ran very differently. So
good though. Some of the way they were running concerts was like trash. Some were good, but it definitely needed some change. Like the venues, like, it's crazy. Like the venues, you see the difference at certain venues. Like some venues have like a main stage, and then they have the smaller stage. And you see like the amount of money they put in for the literal artists. Like their stage be shit. Don't be having no like good stereos or nothing. Like I don't know who did I see. I went to some concert by myself, and I don't know who it was, but the stereos were so trash. Like the artist was just like cut it and just did everything a cappella. It was
That's embarrassing.
That's embarrassing for their venue, but like, yeah. So, you have any more questions?
I'll ask one more. Let me see which one I want to ask. I have them all written down. What's a song that if you do get married, that you have to have at your wedding?
Bitches ain't shit. Nah.
Anyways.
I don't.
Like what? Like I don't know. Maybe you don't think about it much because I'll be like, dang, I know for sure this is gonna be at my wedding. Like
the song that I thought to have was before he fucking opened up and said that dumb shit.
Who down, Caesar?
Yeah. Song with her. Like the moment I heard that song, I was like, oh, that song's a wedding song. That is perfect. Yeah. So I don't know now because he fucked up. I'm obviously gonna marry a black woman, so he's sitting there like
can't have that. Maybe by the time you get married it'll be okay. Maybe he'll somehow make it right.
How would Aisha? I just hate that nigga. She's looking at me all crazy right now. Talking about Daniel Caesar. So that would be the song. I don't know. What song would it be for you? Let me think.
It would be either Computer Love. Me and Mom were talking about this yesterday. Computer Love or Spend My Life With You by, I think it's Eric Benet and Tamia. It's a beautiful song. Or like, I don't know, it's definitely gonna be some like oldies too. Like I gotta have Luther, I gotta have Teddy, I gotta have Marvin, all them. So Whitney.
I'm thinking, I never thought about wedding songs. I know what songs I would want for like the reception.
Yeah.
I would want like I would want that Franklin Beverly and the song that Beyonce redid was Before I Let Go. Mm-hmm. I would have some ratchet stuff too. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna have some Dr. Dre. It ain't no fun. Mm-hmm. You know, so my groomsmen or whatever can try to slide in some. That's gonna be a goal of mine. At least one of them get some draws. Cause I'm gonna be getting something.
Okay. Oh my God.
I don't know. We're gonna definitely like. Like the wedding. I ain't never thought about it. I want the reception to be like a party though. I want everybody to be like, man, this is better than any concert that I've ever been to. Like, if I have the money, I'm flying some niggas out. I don't care. I'm booking them. Mm. Xavier, slide through, boy. Got you. Bruno,
want a live singer.
Bruno, you want to come too? Got you. Don't worry about it.
Dude, get for your wedding.
Weezy. Go up there, spin a milli. We got you. Like, don't worry. He can have all the lean that he want. We got you.
Yeah, that's something I think about often.
I don't think about that. Clearly, we are in two different places in our life. You worry about your wedding. I'm worried about when this ring gonna get back. We in two different places. Why you thought about that for real? Y'all really think is that something that people think about?
That's something I think about. I can't speak for everybody, but I don't know. I like to plan out my wedding. I'm single as hell, but I like to plan out a wedding. I got a song. What?
Love by Music Soul Child.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
It's so beautiful, both of them. Honestly, I would try to get him to sing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like hopefully I'm in a place where I'll be able to book him.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
But yeah.
I was like, what are you staring at? I've got Aisha's in there.
But I don't want too much. Like, I never thought about a wedding or anything like that. So music is probably the only thing I would want to say in, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
There's certain songs or certain people like I don't want to be played.
Mm-hmm.
And there are certain songs that we might have to make a compromise. Like throw in that Juvie for the 99 to 2000. I want a good mixture of ratchet and, you know, put the Cupid Shuffle. We're gonna have the Cupid Shuffle. Not the wobble, because I personally, I'm not gonna do that. I already might have canceled myself by saying the Mary J Blige shit. I ain't gonna say it how I feel about the wobble, but it's similar. I want y'all to know.
Okay. But it's similar.
Similar. But yeah. I want a good mixture. I want to have some ratchet, some classy. I want I don't know. This is a question for Aisha. It ain't me. You said what song? You said
In My Life with You, Eric Benet.
That's the
I definitely got it. Huh?
That's the only song I know about him.
Me too, but it's a good one, so congrats to him. All right, we can wrap this up.
Wrap it up.
Close out. You know I don't do that.
This has been another episode of The Harris Show. I've been your host, Jamal Harris. I'm with my sister and co-host, Angie Ange. And we are out.
Bye.